When should I start saving for retirement? I get this question a lot. It's a good question, and my answer is really pretty simple: as soon as possible. So timing is critical. At the end of this video, if what we're going to share with you is not enough to light a fire under you, then maybe it will for your kids. So if you already feel like you're beyond this, go get your kids, tell them to get their butts over here and listen to this 5-minute video. Okay, so when we think about the ideal age, I would say it's in your 20s, okay? Because that's when a lot of us, we get out of school, we've graduated, hopefully, we're in a job situation, hopefully the beginning of a career, so we're earning income. So that would be the ideal scenario. I want to share some calculations with you just so you can understand about the time involved and how specific it is to have a methodology to where you're saving money and ramping up for something that I know seems really, really far away. But check this out. I want to share a quick comparison with you. Okay, so let's say that we've got two scenarios. The first scenario, age 25, again, the ideal age, and we put in $300 a month. Seems pretty reasonable, doesn't it? That's $3,600 a year. And what if that 25-year-old works or does this for 42 years? Yep, do the math, 67 years old, pretty reasonable as far as that goes. Now, I get it. A lot of people, at that age, you're, maybe you're starting to have kids one day, you've got a house that you want to buy, different things like that. So, you do have to create some dedication to doing this. So, but if we look at the numbers that I get and putting all those numbers together, okay, so again, at 67, if we invested that money and say we got a 7% rate of return, so those 42 years of investing $300 a month, guess how much that would give you? You ready? Crazy. $913,000, almost $1 million. That's pretty stinking impressive, okay? Now I want to show you another scenario. And let's say, 25 sounds good, but that's not realistic. What about 35, okay? All right, well, let's do the math on 35. So we're 35, we're only going to be 32 years of contributing the same amount. Again, $300 a month, $3,600 a year for 32 years. Same rate of return, 7%. You ready for this one? $428,000, less than half of what you got if you started 10 years earlier. That is amazing, a $500,000 difference. So I know that sounds kind of crazy, maybe kind of far-fetched, if you will, but at the end of the day, think about $300 a month in today's dollars is really not that much. With the maximum amount that you can put into a 401k right now, $20,000 plus a year. And we're talking about putting in $3,600 a year. So that's nothing compared to how much we could put away. But the key here is consistency, for one. It's not just every once in a while throw it in there. I love a strategy that some of my clients use because we have their accounts set up to where they literally can just send me an email and say, hey, Glenda, will you move X dollars out of my checking account into my IRA account or whatever account it is that we're managing for them. And that's all it takes, a quick email, because we've already got everything else on file and it makes it that easy. So easy is critical. And knowing that they can do that monthly if they want to, I think is pretty awesome. So just remember, retirement may feel like it's so far out there that, we got plenty of time to think about that. But if you just take a few minutes of your time and a few dollars out of your account on a consistent basis, preparing for retirement is going to be so much better for you and so much easier. Retirement may be very, very far out in the future, right? But preparing for retirement should be now. Okay, so I hope you got something out of that. I know these numbers may seem far-fetched to some of you, but the key is be consistent, be diligent, think about it, and make it happen, because that's what this is all about, is making it happen without having to, win the lottery to have a decent retirement. So I hope you found that useful. If you want to run some scenarios by us, or you have any questions, or you would like to set up an account like that, we can help you with that. So look forward to talking to you. Go get them. Thanks.